All right. So, welcome everybody to the second quarter town hall meeting. We still got some people kind of jumping on. But let me see if I can, there we go, get in the camera. Boom, there we go. Um, but no, man, welcome. Very excited today. We're going to be showcasing what we've achieved the first 3 months of 2021. And as I was preparing for our presentation, again, we're going to be doing these once a quarter. It's a great opportunity for us to highlight what we've been working on, highlight kind of what's coming down the pipeline, celebrate what some of our agents have been able to achieve. We look at our top producers list, our super producers, and all of that. So, still kind of getting text messages from people. People are in meetings and things like that, but I'm gonna be monitoring my phone. Um, and like I said, this thing, we should be done in less than an hour. Just depends on if you all have any questions or any comments that you want to make. As far as my presentation, it's not going to take that much time. And then we'll just kind of go from there. And then, we'll do it all again in another 90 days. So it's a great way to measure, great way to keep you all abreast of all the things that we have going on. So again, welcome to quarter number two. Quarter number two. All right, let me get the presentation up and we'll jump into this thing. All right. Let's see. Hold on before I do that. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So, see, I want to see my people though. Still want to see y'all. You're in my screen, but you're not in everybody else's screen. All right. There we go. So I can still see you beautiful people as I'm presenting. All right. So second quarter town hall meeting. Definitely want to thank you all. All right. We first want to first of all talk a little bit about what we've accomplished here in 2021, Q1 of 2021. So I went back and looked at the first quarter of 2020. So the first 3 months, January, February, March 2020, as it relates to production. And just like we ended 2020 year over year, 142% increase in agent member production. Looking at just these 3 months, like just looking at January, February, March of 2020, January, February, March of 2021, year over year, 223,000 percent increase in production. In 2020, in those 3 months, we did a little over $3.5 million in agent production, and we more than doubled that in 2021, which we'll see as we look at our top producers list. So, that's a big accomplishment. I love poking our chest. Mr. Brooks loves poking his chest out as it relates to you all making more money, doing more transactions. Also, we started out very excited about our new bi-weekly orientations, the first and third Wednesday. If you have not taken orientation, I highly encourage you to do it, right? Whether you've been here for years or not, we've revamped it and we've put it in a position, we put ourselves now in a position to ensure that everybody's connected, make it real easy to ensure that you're connected to all the things that we're offering, right? We have the digital lead generation system. We have the virtual desk time, group me, VIP Insider community, a lot of things that I'm going to talk about today. Well, our orientation allows us to make sure that we're very efficient and effective on how we're making sure that you're connected. So now we're going back to want to get everybody connected. So that's another thing that we accomplished in this first 90 days of the year. We brought on 6 new agent members and 6 new affiliate members. So that's that's pretty good, right? Over a 3-month period, that's 2 new agents per month, 2 new affiliates per month. I think that's pretty good flow. So we're very excited about that. And then I know it's some people that's sitting here like, hey man, I don't see my name on the list. Remember, we're only looking at January, February, and March, right? So you came in April, you're not gonna be on this list. You're gonna be on the list for quarter number 3. It's all good. Don't worry about it. But we definitely want to. We're proud of that. New people to the family, new life flowing into the company. To help us move towards our goal of 104 agents by the end of the year. 104 licensed agents. But again, I want to shout out Rhodesia Hopkins, Tempest LaFontaine, and Lori Edens. The reason I have them highlighted green is because they came through our affiliate program, our affiliate program, and or our relationship with ACC, the ACC intern. So Rhodesia, someone that worked with us in the past. Unfortunately, her license expired, so she had to come back in under the affiliate program, did the necessary requirements, and was able to pass her exam and transition back to an agent, utilizing the support that we have in place for the affiliate program. Tempest LaFontaine, she came straight through the affiliate program, and she was with us for a while and was able to pass that exam. And Lori Edens, we met her through ACC. She was one of our ACC interns. And again, through that relationship, she passed her exam earlier this year, and now she's a licensed agent. So I want to highlight that because those are great connections that we have as an organization. Through our affiliate program as well as through that relationship with ACC, and we can see that we're getting results. Other than those 3, we want to definitely welcome Elena Smith. She's been coming in and she's been on fire, doing some really great things with us at Brooks and Davis. Michaela Kelly and Linda Chapman. So definitely want to celebrate and congratulate all of those individuals. Let me cut my chat on, make sure, just in case y'all get the chat. So I have my chat on. So if you want to put anything in the chat, I can't see that. It's a great way for you to communicate. All right, and then we got 6 new affiliate members. Want to shout them out as well. Alicia Lewis, Malik Jackson, Adrian Frank, Elizabeth Talton, and Shantae Klein. So definitely want to welcome you all to the family. Again, if you don't see your name up there, it's probably because you probably came in April, right? And you'll be on the next list. We're just looking at the first 3 months here in quarter number 1. All right, and then the final thing is that we created a realtor mastermind group. You'll probably get a little bit more detail and you'll probably see a lot more of these individuals as we continue to move through the year. But the RMG Collective it's an invite-only type of network of agents through the BPRES title and EL Crane. It's a relationship that I've had for years. And he actually offered, this actually came out after our first quarter town hall meeting where I had, we had posted in there our top producers. And Mr. Crane approached me and he was like, look, man, Brooks and Davis can do more. Like, he's like, I know you, I know Larry, I know the leadership, y'all can do more. And he said, I'll waive all of my fees and all that other stuff. I want to help you guys get to the next level. And he offered himself, his resources, and we were able to identify 12 agents that are currently going through a success training and that are a part of this realtor mastermind group to where they're going to be connected, get a lot of access, a lot of resources. And we're, again, excited about that because it's something that I want to get to the point to where we're able to offer that on a continual basis, that it just doesn't stop with this initial 12. But it was a relationship that we were able to begin this first quarter, something that we're proud of. All right. Okay, you're not gonna move. There we go. All right, another thing. Brooks and Davis agents doing big things in 2021. Want to give a shout out to Miss Sydney Ely. She actually was she received the Texas Realtor Good Neighbor Award from this year's winter meeting that the Texas Association of Realtors had. You know, if you don't know Sydney, she's doing great things in the nonprofit space. She has an organization called Twist for Girls. It's really helping a lot of young ladies. She has a heart for that, a passion for that. And she was recognized by our state association for the work that she's doing. So definitely want to highlight her, applaud her for the work that she's been doing with that organization. So maybe you can shout her out in the group me. I don't know if she's on this meeting or not, but shout her out in the group me. Congratulations, because it's hard to kind of, do your real estate thing and be focused on that, but then still operate in these other passions that you may have as well. So definitely want to applaud Silly for the great work that she's doing out there with those young ladies, helping them out. And again, for those that are coming on now, I have the chat open. So if you have questions while I'm going through this, you can post it in the chat. And there'll definitely be an opportunity after I kind of complete the presentation where you'll be able to grab the mic and offer any questions or comments that you may have for us, because this is an opportunity for us to keep our finger to the pulse, communicate to the leadership team. The leadership team is on now. As we begin to grow and scale and implement new things, we definitely want to hear your feedback. So that's what this is all about. All right, so where are we going in what else have we accomplished in quarter one? One of the things that we wanted to really focus on was the amount of events that we were able to offer. Coming out of 2020, it was something that we wanted to we wanted to be very intentional about having events, utilizing our beautiful coaching and training center, and just offering a number of opportunities for our agents to engage, to network, to learn. So, so now taking an assessment of the first 90 days, I think we did a great start of being able to do that. We've gotten now to the point to where we're doing between 5 and 7 events per week, whether in person, whether virtual, whether simulcast, like what we're doing right now with the study hall. So, we're very, very excited about what we were able to achieve. Some of the events that we had this first quarter, we had social media training, lead generation training, business planning. These are just some of the things we did. We did a vision board event on a Saturday. We did an open house training. We did about a couple of meet the brokers, right, which is a great opportunity to offer exposure to individuals that are considering making a move. A great opportunity for you as a agent member and affiliate member of Brooks and Davis to capitalize on our realtor recruitment rally, where you can get that percentage of their production if you refer them. So we had 3 of those. We had a couple of study halls, and I'm gonna go into a little bit more detail about the study hall because I feel like that's a great resource, and we're really starting to see that pick up as well as we're doing things. So we did a couple of study halls, inspections training, a couple of concealed handgun license trainings that we're doing on Saturdays, right? So that's something else that that we're being very consistent with. We're able to offer mortgage training, contracts training, multiple offer situation training, Sunny Moons. That was a very good training that we had that dealt with stress management and relief. That's definitely something that we're probably going to want to do on a very consistent basis. Bring Lisa in, our resident wellness expert, to help us deal with stress and the things that may come with that. So we are again going to continue to be intentional about having events, having a variety of things. We already have the second quarter built out. We're already adding things to the third quarter, right? And we have things coming down the pipeline in June, like we're going to bring in some people from the what's it called? The Community Land Trust. They're going to come in and talk about, their program, and we have, we've had some great trainings as it related to it. Now, this is the beginning of April, but different certifications with Homeward or Ribbon.com. We have some other people coming in, some other lenders that specialize on high-end loans. So these are things that are coming down the pipeline as we continue to fill the pipe or fill the channel with multiple opportunities for you guys to learn, grow, and get developed in this space. All right, here's something else that we did this quarter. So we officially launched the Real to Life podcast. We launched that the middle of February. All you have to do, we actually premiere these episodes on our Facebook business page. So if you're already following the Facebook business page, great. You can go and see, the first 8 episodes, I believe. I believe we're on episode 8 or 9 that we just premiered on last Thursday. But if you're not, go to the Facebook business page and get connected so you can see. And I'm going to go into more detail about the Real to Life podcast opportunity for you all to take advantage of. We, as Brooks and Davis, we do a number of media outlets, and that's good because it gives you great digital exposure. But this is just one of those things. And again, we're proud of it. It was a brainchild of mine that came kind of towards the end of last year. I felt like I was getting boring with our Create Your New Lives. We've been doing those for over almost 5 years, really 5 years, because the very first one we did was January 2016. So for 5 years, we was doing those Create Your New Lives. And I felt like we needed to jazz it up a little bit. So the thought was bring in people, hear their story. It's a way to engage, give some additional exposure. And we were able to see that thing come into realization the first quarter this year. Very, very proud of it. With the help of Jess, put in a lot of work to get this thing going. So we had that. Our new agent orientation, again, one of those things extremely proud of. With the help of Jessica, with the help of Lisa, we just kind of sat down and thought through it. We figured that we needed to do a better job of, as we brought people into Brooks and Davis, orienting them to all of these programs that we had. We're very innovative. We're coming up with all these creative ideas and all this support, but we weren't doing a good enough job of ensuring that people got connected to the support so they could best utilize it. So as we all sat down and put our heads together, we came up with a great orientation. It's a couple of hours, but by the time you leave orientation, you'll be connected to everything. You get an opportunity. We'll make sure you're connected to the group meeting. We make sure that you're set up to where you could do the virtual desk time. You're set up to where you get the digital lead generation. You're set up with Serum. You're registered for the Real to Life podcast, that you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, that you're on so all of these different connections that we were kind of missing with people. We make sure that they all get done at that moment. So by the time you walk away, we got your stuff. Like, we make sure we got your business card stuff, your picture, like we got it completely set up. So that's something that now we're doing them twice a month, every first and third Wednesday. And like I said earlier, although you've been with us, I think coming to an orientation would be great because it just ensures that, nothing falls in the cracks as it relates to you being connected to everything that we give you access to. All right. So here we go. This was our first quarter top producers for 2021. So again, like I said earlier, 223% increase in agent production year over year when looking at the quarter, like looking at the first quarter of 2020 versus the first quarter of 2021. We did a total of $7.2 million worth of production our agents did. 12 agents did production in that first quarter. And look at that, man. We ended the year last year with 9, agents that did over $1 million worth of production. And we have 2 that did $1 million worth of production in the first quarter of 2021. So, very proud of all of you all out there that are getting stuff done, getting stuff under contract. And here's the reality, man. If you checked in on the Create Your New Life today, with this $7 million that we produced in a 3-month period, we still have over $10 million just in the pipeline, in escrow. And constantly you guys are adding stuff to the board, adding stuff to the pipeline, pushing the needle, producing, right? This is the overall vision of what Larry and myself want. We want you all doing transactions, period. We have all of these things, all of these layers of support, and they're all there. to get you to the point to where you're doing transactions. Because the reality is transactions are the best thing for everybody. Transactions are the best thing for you. They're the best thing for us as a brokerage firm. They're the best things for your clients. They're the best things for the industry. You doing transactions. So we've designed our brokerage firm to not only support that, but to encourage it, encourage you all doing deals. As we have our, as you all know, as it relates to our layout, as it pertains to the coaching waivers and the transaction fee waivers, like all that stuff is designed to get you all to commit to the things. If you're not doing transactions, for you to commit to the support that we have in place to at some point get you to the point to where you're on this list and you're one of the top 3 people on this list. So for the first quarter, there you have it. We have our top 3. Definitely want to congratulate Kendra Wheaton, Elena Smith, and Mr. Ricardo Davis for being our super producers. The super producers are always the top 3 people, right? So Kendra Wheaton, Elena Smith, Ricardo Davis, dinner is on us, right? So you all will be the ones that we take out for dinner for quarter 1, being the super producer and having the most production for that 90-day period. So, and look, I can speak for myself, and I probably can speak for Mr. Brooks as well. I want to take you out to dinner because we really appreciate it. Because without you all doing transactions, we wouldn't be here, man. I'm not out there doing deals no more. Larry's not out there doing deals no more. When we first started this company, we were, right? He was, working with the buyers. I was working with the listings. We was out there hustling, but we're not anymore. So the only way that we feed our families is if you guys are out there doing transactions. So we really appreciate it. So thank you. Thank everybody. Obviously our super producers are our top 3, but everybody that did some transaction and contributed to that bottom line number of $7.2 million. We're, as a company, we're continuing to break records that we've never seen before. We're busting through the ceiling, and it's all because of you all. So we're, I can't say it enough. I wish I could show more appreciation, but just very thankful for everybody on this list. So congratulations, guys. Very proud of you. All right, so now where are we going? Where are we going in 2021? Well, first, it always starts with our core ideology, right? Our core ideology is who we are as a real estate company. It's the fabric. It's what we're made of. So, and we start with that core goal, right? That core goal of being the #1 real estate company in production and profitability. That's where we want to be. To get out of the state, these are 2020 numbers. So until I get my updated numbers, these are the numbers I'm going for. Obviously, to get out of the state, or we'll just say to get out of the city, you're looking at Keller Williams Realty Memorial right now is the largest company, number 45 in the United States. They have 3 offices, 2,017 agents, $3.59 billion worth of production, 13,000 transactions. That's just to get us out the Houston Metroplex, right? But to get us out of the state, to be #1 in the state, again, another Keller Williams, Gold Management, 14 offices, 4,200 agents, production over $9 billion, $33,000 worth of transactions, right? So since we understand what we're going after, right? We understand that all this infrastructure that we're putting in place, we're putting it there because we understand the level of scale that we're going to have to be at to achieve our core goal. This is the thing. This is our North Star. This is the thing that pushes us forward, is this goal right here. So everything that we do is put in place and designed to help us achieve this one day. #1 real estate company in the state in production and profitability. All right, our core mission. So that's our core goal. Our core mission to create a greater experience for every stakeholder of the real estate community. We want to be, again, if we're trying to be the #1 firm, then we got to be different. We got to be differentiators. We have to approach this business from a different paradigm. So we're looking at that. We're looking at those opportunities. How can we make our footprint? But we know it has to involve us creating the type of experience that is attractive. And when we create a greater experience and we begin to attract not just our clients, but we attract everybody. When we attract customers, we attract clients, We attract other agents wanting to do business with us and those kind of relationships. We attract, lenders and inspectors and title companies and insurance companies wanting to do business with us. Then that's how you really begin to scale and grow business, right? Just this year, I can count probably on at least 5 opportunities already before the end of the year that, looking at Mr. E.L. Crane offering that opportunity of the Realtor Mastermind Group. It's just because of that high value relationship and us as a real estate firm, just being friends together. You see those opportunities. We brought in a lender and, she's been offering deals, offering leads. Again, another title friend of our White Star Title. We're going to be doing some business together. It's building those connections and those relationships. When people know that you do good business, when people know that you're a step above everybody else in your industry, then they want to do business with you. So that's why our mission is that we want to be that piece that offers that kind of experience that everybody wants to be a part of. Again, not just for our clients, but everybody that's in that real estate community. So that's our core mission. And then our 5 core values, right? We want to exceed the expectations of our clients, customers, and colleagues. Again, falls in line with our core mission. We don't want to just satisfy our clients, customers, and colleagues. We want to blow them away. We want to wow them, because that's how you take people from doing business with you to making it their purpose to send you business, because they want other people to experience what they experience. That's the kind of dynamic that we're creating over here. A constant positive attitude. Look, nobody wants to do business with somebody that has a negative attitude. Nobody wants to be around somebody that's a downer, right? And every day it's like it's cloudy. It reminds me of Eeyore with Winnie the Pooh. Nothing was ever good enough. You could always find turn a good situation or any situation into a bad situation. Nobody wants that. We want the opposite. We want you to have a constant pop. We want you to be Tigger, right? Tigger always found the light at the end of the tunnel. So it's not necessarily what happens or the situation. It's about how you react to it. And when you have a constant positive attitude, that's something that's attractive, and you're going to constantly draw people to you. All right, the third one, treat and respect one another like family. I say this all the time. Look, you're not going to like everybody in your family. I get it. But you at least going to respect them. You're going to recognize that they're family. You're going to love them because you have that common bond. You got that blood, that same blood flowing through your veins. It's the same thing here. I'm not naive enough to believe that you're going to like everybody, right? We have, at this point, we have 56 agents. We have 42 affiliate members. I'm not naive enough to believe, because that's 96 total people in our organization as of today. I'm not naive enough to believe that you're going to like everybody. I get it. Look, I may not like everybody. Brooks may not like everybody. But guess what? We're going to respect and we're going to treat you like family, because to us, you are family. Once you decide that you're wanting to be a part of our brokerage firm, you want to entrust us with your future and your career and your training, look, that means a lot to me as the CEO and your family. So I'm gonna treat you like that. And we want you all to reciprocate that. We want you to treat one another like family, because you have something in common, and it's something that's special that nobody else has, and that's Brooks and Davis. Nobody else has Brooks and Davis. Brooks and Davis is all of ours, and nobody can duplicate that. Nobody can take that away. Nobody can say that they got what we have. We are very unique, and we want to keep it that way. The fourth one, continually learning, improving, and operating in the most productive manner. So that's something that's been with us from the beginning. If you're not growing, you're dying. All you got to do is look at nature. There is no stagnant. That's a human construct. We tend to believe as humans that we can be stagnant. Now, if you're not growing, if you look at plants, you look at animals, you look at anything in nature, if it's not growing, it's dying. It ain't just plateauing. There's no such thing. So you always want to put yourself in a position of growth, because the more you grow, the more you contribute. So that's why we're constantly learning, we're constantly improving, and monitoring what we're doing to make sure we're doing it the best way possible, which takes us to the fifth value, which is always giving our best and every day making it better. So what that means is that when we approach this business, we're approaching it saying that we're going to hit this thing 157%, but we're going to make sure that our ceiling at some point turns into a floor because we're going to be constantly growing, right? So those are those 5 values. All right. Now, this is we first presented this guy to you all the end of January at our first quarter town hall meeting. This is our plan. This is what we've been executing on all year. Our core execution plan. Matter of fact, we've updated it. Unfortunately, I didn't give y'all the updated version, but there are actually some other elements that we added into this thing based off of some things that I'm going to talk about later that are points of focus, that are points of emphasis for us. But this is the plan, right? This is, some people, when they put together a plan, it's like this big bulky document with a whole bunch of pages and bullet points and all. Hey, look, I subscribe to the philosophy of what Tony Robbins said. He says, complexity is the enemy of execution. So when we were closing out last year, I felt if we were going to achieve the big things that I wanted us to achieve, we had to come up with a plan that was in its simplest form. So that's what this is. This is realistically the roadmap that we look at on a weekly basis to ensure that we're on track with achieving the things that we said we wanted to achieve in 2012. We broke it down into 3 key areas: community recruitment, culture and community, and agent development. Those are 3 key areas that we're focusing on this year. And as it relates to programs that we're putting in place, we're focusing on the ones that hit all 3 of those areas first. Then we look at the ones that hit 2 of the areas, and then we go into the ones that go into the single areas. So this is actually the game plan that we've been working on since day one. And when you look at some of the things on the inside, the Real to Life podcast, the calendar of coaching, the calendar of CNT center events, the affiliate member program, we made a lot of progress in the first quarter with these elements. The Brooks and Davis mentor program, built a lot of momentum. That's what I'm looking for in those elements. Our Brooks and Davis social media presence, we made a lot of movement in that, and we're constantly moving in that direction. There are some other ones that are on the other diagram, the most updated diagram, I guess I would say that, like our financial homeownership first. That was something that is an element that we're going to reintroduce, and we were able to make some traction, in that mode. So we are literally looking at this document, and we're using this document to determine where our focus and our attention goes, and that's where we put our focus. That's where we're putting our focus and our attention. We're doing a great job. If I had to say of all 3 areas where we spent the most energy and effort, it had to be between agent development and community and recruitment. We put a lot of energy in community and recruitment, making sure that we were not only just streamlined with the amount of people that we bring in, but we are also streamlined in how we got you to doing transactions. Because again, that's the ultimate destination for everybody. We bring you in, that's one thing, but we want to bring you in and get you to doing transactions, because that's the ultimate goal. Our quarterly themes, we broke it down into 4 quarters. So quarter 1 was filling in the gaps. I honestly can say we probably are at about between 85 and 90% of all of our gaps are filled as it relates to our process. I would say maybe 90, 95%. So there's maybe about 5% left that will probably, over time, I would say over this next quarter, and then those will kind of organically get filled. But we did a great job. We put a lot of energy in ensuring that our process was streamlined and that it was effective as it related from, again, bringing people into the organization and getting them to do transactions. That's what we were looking at. So now we're in quarter 2, and for the next 2 quarters, next 6 months, it's all about ramping it up. It's all about being very aggressive as it relates to the 3 areas: community recruitment, agent development, culture and community, just being aggressive of drawing in as many people as possible into our firm and getting them to the point and creating the kind of experience to where not only do they want to stay, but they want to tell more people, and they want to help bring more people and get them to experience what we're bringing. So that's what quarter 2 and quarter 3 are looking like for us from a leadership standpoint. Again, remember, our goal in 2021 is that we want to solidify our position as the largest independently Black-owned brokerage in the United States. Right now, again, we're sitting on 56 licensed agents and licensed affiliate agents. I'm sorry, we're sitting on 56 licensed agents, and our goal is to get to 104 by the end of the year, right? So again, we brought in 6 this quarter as we were filling in the gaps. We hadn't quite ramped it up yet, but now we're ramping it up. And I do believe that number is going to become exponential as we continue to move through the year. And by doing that, I know very confident that it will solidify our position as the largest independently Black-owned real estate firm. All right, so we got 4 priorities, core priorities. One of them is addictive member engagement. This is something else that I went through with you guys on the first town hall meeting, and we talk about it every week during our Create Your New Life. It's just one of those things I'm gonna constantly put in front of you. So addictive member engagement, we want to make sure that we're providing a substance to you all that wants you to constantly stay involved. And then we're going to make it easy for you to get engaged. So, that's where a lot of the programs that I'm going to go through later are coming from. That's what they're all about, is that we are really intentional about wanting you all to engage and stay connected, feel connected, jump into the ecosystem, get involved, because we know having that level of support translates into you being successful in this business. Extreme member development. Again, transactions. That's good for everybody. Well, you're not going to get there unless you're developed, unless we do our job as your brokerage to put you in a position, give you access to resources, strategies, and opportunities to where you can continue to grow and become better as a realtor. Keeping members informed 100%. Listen, you ain't got to participate in everything, but the one thing you're not going to be able to say is that you didn't know, right? I know I'm bombarding y'all with emails, group me, notifications, text messages. If you're not showing up, it ain't because you don't know about it. It's just a decision that you're making. But we're going to continue to be intentional about eliminating any reasons for why you may not know that we have something going on, right? We want to make sure that you know all the things that we're doing, and we're going to keep doing a lot of them, and we want to make sure that you know about all of them. All right, and then the last one is exponential member business growth, right? So in addition to you developing as a person, we want to make sure that you have the resources, the strategies, the knowledge to where you can exponentially grow your business, right? That number last year over year was 142%. Now we're looking quarter over quarter, 223%. Like those are the kind of numbers, those are the kind of jumps that we want to continue to make from an agent production standpoint. So we're going to continue to push the needle in that direction to help you all, give you all what you need. A lot of it has to just do with confidence. As we bring in new people, get them more confident, get them connected through our mentoring program and the coaching program and all the layers of support that we have. And we can continue to get that number to grow exponentially like that. So those are our 4 priorities. All right. We did our 2020 survey last year. I presented on all of this, the first of in our last town hall meeting, but I wanted to highlight the areas that we are actively doing things in right now based off of this data. So one of the top 5 beneficial programs offered was the Brooks and Davis Real Estate Continuing Education Institute. So that's the thing that offers the CE credit. So we're about to get into a partnership with Westcor and White Star Title to be able to offer continuing education classes, to offer more continuing education classes to where you get those elective credits. So I know we sent out an email. Next week, I'm going to send a text out to everybody, or you may get it this week, of the link. What it is a survey. It's, I believe, 24 classes that we have to kind of pick from. So fill that survey out, because that's going to determine which classes that we begin to offer on a consistent basis. And they range from understanding the, this real estate business, like inspection, title, mortgage, things like that, to business development, like, lead generation, open houses, social media. So, and you'll be able to get, credit hours, continuing education credit. So we wanted to enhance upon that based off of the information we got on this survey. So that's coming down real soon. That relationship, you're going to see that. The financial homeownership first program. That was something that we did in the past where agents were able to send their clients and the clients could get educated on the home buying process, as well as get connected to people like lenders or credit restoration and begin to be monitored. So that was a program that you all decided that you would want us to bring that back. So, we've had a couple of meetings already on formulating it. We're actually we have to save the date. So May 29th, we're going to bring it back. We're going to start off doing it on a monthly basis. We're kind of in the phase of design and things like that now. But it's coming back May 29th. We're going to be doing that again. And it's going to be on Saturdays. So you'll have an opportunity. You'll have something now to where if you have a client and they really need to be educated on the process, you have somewhere to send them. If you have a client and credit is a challenge, will you have somewhere to send them, another pipeline that can be created on your behalf for your business, and you ain't got to worry about losing a client. Like we're gonna make sure your client doesn't go to any other agents or anybody else, because all of this stuff is gonna be managed and monitored in house. So we're gonna know it's yours. So that's coming, and that's coming again, like I said, by the end of the month. And then the last one is our in-office trainings, right? That was something that you all voted that we should bring back in the end of 2020. And although we were already in the mind frame that we want to do that, so you can see again 5 to 7 events, trainings, programs that we're doing per week, and now we're going to build upon it by introducing these additional continuing education classes. So we see that the in-office training thing is a big deal. I feel like that's why, you have a company like Keller Williams where, they're known for training. Like, and it's like, oh, they're the best at training. People talking when they do their recruiting, it's about the training. They're best at training. But at the end of the day, they're offering a lot of, events and trainings through their market centers and their offices. Well, we can do the same thing, but we're going to layer it with some of the other things that Keller Williams doesn't have, which is the one-on-one coaching being included, which is the mentor program. So we're going to, do one step above. We're going to do what they're doing, and we're going to do more. All right. All right. So what's coming soon? Coming up the pipeline. We're doing a complete overhaul with our website right now. If you go to Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm right now, you're just going to see a holding page because we're completely rehauling it. I would say over the next couple of weeks, we'll at least have our new career page back up, which was a tool that I was utilizing as it relates to, show people, what we were offering to the marketplace. So that'll be up. We're working with the web designer as we speak. We just sent him, the content. She and I met on last week, sent him the content that we wanted for the new member page. We're going to be doing, so you guys be on the lookout for this. We're going to be doing a photo shoot. We'll bring a videographer. We're going to bring a photographer. It'll be an opportunity for you guys to do headshots, video bios. We're going to, so be on the lookout for that, because in this new website, we want to have it to where each one of our agents, they don't just get a page, right? You look at other brokerage firms' websites and you'll see the agent's picture and just like a little bio. Now, we want to do way better than that. So we want our agents to have not just a picture, but we want them to have a video bio of them explaining, to the customer who they are. We want you guys to have the ability to where the client can actually come to your specific page and leave a testimony or a review. We want it to where they can come and, they'll have access to all your social media handles and links. So it'll be easy for them to engage with you, right? Not only will it be easy for them to engage with you, but it'll be easy for you when you're wanting people to know more about you. All you got to do is send them that link to that one page or to your profile, and then they'll be able to learn everything that they need to know about who you are as a real estate professional. So those are the kind of elements that we're bringing into the website to make sure that functionally it's not just a glorified digital brochure. No, it's going to be a true hub that we're going to be able to utilize to drive people to, you guys drive people to, and they're not only being driven to Brooks and Davis, the brokerage, but they're being driven to you, and it'll be an effective digital tool that you can use to help grow your business as well. So we're putting a lot of energy and effort into that overhaul. I know you all have gotten phone calls from Ellen or Isaac asking you, hey, did you get your first set of business cards? Did you get your badge? Because again, remember that first quarter, we wanted to fill in all our gaps. We overhauled our orientation process. So now we're going back, and if you paid your sign-on fee and you never got your business cards, well, we're gonna make sure we get your business cards to you. If you paid your sign-on fee and you didn't get your badge, well, we got to get your badge. So we're getting up to speed as it relates to all of that with you guys. And the same things with Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm merch, right? If you've been with this company the last couple of years, then we owe you some merchandise, because prior to that, when people signed on with us, they got bags, they got different things. So we're gonna come due on what we owe. So you'll get an opportunity to pick between a bag or a t-shirt. So be on the lookout for that. So we can go ahead and get your Brooks and Davis merchandise, because we need you out there being proud and repping your firm. So that's coming down the pipeline. And then I already talked about this, more continuing education, elective credit opportunities, right? If you haven't completed the survey already, we sent it out in GroupMe. We placed it in the VIP Insider, the private Facebook page. We paste the link there. We emailed it out to you. Like I said, we're going to be sending you a text message with it. Fill out the survey so you can let us know what you're interested in, because we only want to bring the kind of classes that you guys will be interested in, not just to be saying we're doing a bunch of trainings, because we need, when we begin to introduce these classes, we need people to show up. I think you have to have a minimum of 10 people for them to even do it. So we got to do stuff that we know that you guys are interested in and taking part of. So that's what's coming down the pipeline. All right, so real quick, the ecosystem, something that you're going to hear me interchange a lot. Our community, you're going to hear me interchange that with community. Our ecosystem, or our community, consists of our agent members, which are licensed real estate salespeople, our affiliate members, people enrolled in real estate classes or preparing to pass the real estate exam, and enthusiasts or fans, right? People who are fans of us, they're interested in Brooks and Davis, they like to stay connected with us. So that's our community. And we're always doing things within our community. So so what I encourage you to do, wherever you fall on that scale, whether you're an agent member, whether you're an affiliate member, whether you're a fan, I encourage you to jump into the ecosystem, get engaged, right? Go to the YouTube channel, subscribe to it, so you'll be notified every time we put a new video on there. We put 2 to 3 videos a week through our Create Your New Lives, through our Mastermind Through Tough Times, our trainings, all that stuff's on there. So subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the Facebook page, right? Then you'll be notified when we go live with the Mastermind Through Tough Times. You'll be notified when we premiere our new Real to Life podcast episode. You'll be notified when we post stuff on there. So when we add the updated calendar and our flyers, you'll be notified. You ain't got to guess. So follow the Facebook business page, jump into the ecosystem. Hey, if you're not already within our private Facebook group, get into it. You can search Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm Family. It'll pull the group up, and then you can ask to join. We'll let you in. Search for it, get into it, because we're beginning to do our exclusive weekly events, our promotions. We're going to begin to get some of our vendors to come in and offer promotions to you guys. So you got to be in there. Membership has its privileges. So jump into the ecosystem, get engaged, get connected, stay connected. Our study halls is for our affiliate members. We've recently had some great study halls. And again, these are in person and simulcast. So just like you can see here on these pictures, we got people in the building and we have people on Zoom. The last study hall, we were doing math, real estate math. Look, my degree's in engineering, so I seen math. I think I seen every kind of math that can be offered. I didn't seen it. But man, we was working on this real estate math class problem, and I'm like, man, this is hard. It's one of those. It's so hard that you'll never see it. This is what I was telling them in our last session. You're never going to see this kind of real estate problem in real life. But we're gonna work on math. We're gonna show you how to get it done. So, the next couple of study halls, that's what we're working on. Math, real estate math, because that stuff ain't no joke. But if you're an affiliate member, you haven't passed that exam, get plugged into these study halls. We're doing them every 2 weeks from 6 to 7. We do them on Thursdays. Every other Thursday, we do study halls. So get engaged if that's where you are. Our new agent mentor program. If you haven't done at least 3 transactions, sell or buy transactions, you need to be in the mentor program. The mentor program is 4 phases: weekly contact and monitoring. You get digital education tools. For the first 6 weeks, the idea is to get you first 6 weeks of joining the mentor program. The goal is to get your first client if you haven't done it. And then the overall goal of the mentor program is to get you through your first 3 transactions, because we subscribe to the fact that you learn this business by doing this business. And that's what the agent mentor program is all about. Putting you in a position of where you're doing this business, but you're not doing it by yourself trying to figure it out. You're doing it with a seasoned real estate professional. Your mentor is there to help you along the way, get you through those first 3 transactions. And they're incentivized to do it, so you don't ever have to worry about them leaving you high and dry, because they're just as committed to you being successful as you are, because guess what? They get a piece of the pie when they do it. And they don't get a piece of your pie, they get a piece of our pie. So it's all good. You ain't even got to worry about it. The one-on-one coaching. Listen, and I said this earlier today, if your name is not on that if your name every week when we're pulling up the pending board, if your name's not on there every quarter when we're pulling up the super producers list, your name's not on there, then you should be meeting with me at least once a week. You should be committed. My calendar should be so many people on my calendar that my wife should be trying to kick me out the house because I don't never have no time for my family. That's how my calendar should be as it relates to this one-on-one coaching, right? You guys need to jump in and take advantage of it. There's no other real estate firm out there that is offering one-on-one coaching from a certified, educated, trained coach that been doing this 16 years, thousands of transactions, is in a position to be able to offer that kind of knowledge and time to you. There's no other real estate firms out there that are doing it. So if I could just take my brain out of my head and put it in your brain so you can experience, you can see what I've seen over these last 16 years and what is required for you to truly understand the value of what we offer with the one-on-one coaching. I promise you, I'm always going to sing praises as it relates to this one-on-one coaching being offered and provided, because it was something when I first got into this business, and I know Larry can echo me on this, when he first got into this business, that was not there. You had to pay for that stuff, and you had to pay big dollar to get a one-on-one coach to help you grow your business. You all have access to it at no additional cost. All right, we have a bunch of media that we provide at Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm. As it relates to our Monday nights with Mike, again, areas to engage, jumping into like I said, jumping into the ecosystem. Every Monday, I go live on my personal Facebook page. It's an opportunity for you to ask questions. I'm there, 10, 15 minutes. Who knows where I'm going to be? I may be outside at baseball practice. I may be at track practice with my little girl. I may be in the car. Who knows? But I get on 7 o'clock. It's an opportunity for you to engage, ask questions. We have different topics that kind of flow from the Realtor podcast that we're doing for that week. But get engaged, take advantage of it. Every Monday at 7 o'clock, I Create Your New Lives. We shoot them every Tuesday, right? Every Tuesday at 12:30, we do our Create Your New Life, and we do our Real to Life podcast guests. So get on. You guys get the link. I text it to you every week. So you get the link, click the link, get on and get engaged. Our Mastermind Through Tough Times. Again, we go live on our business Facebook page. It's an opportunity for you to take part, put your comments, because we're reading the comments. We're engaging, right? It's a way for you to, again, put you out there, put you to get some exposure for you for your business. Because guess what? If you're on the Create Your New Life, because we're recording that, if you're on the Mastermind Through Tough Times, we're recording that, and you're engaging, and we call your name out. So now you're on video. Now you have something of substance you can send to your clients, to your customers, and say, hey, look, check this out. This is something that I engaged in. This is something that I participated in. And now it's showing you in a different light It's showing you as more of an expert and serious in the craft that you're in. So that's how you utilize digital marketing, right? You use it as a tool to leverage. The Real to Life podcast, man, that's between the Real to Life podcast and the Prime Real Estate Network. Those are two great opportunities for you to be showcased as the expert. And you don't know how powerful it is to be showcased as an expert. Whether you are or not, perception is reality. And being interviewed by somebody immediately positions you as up here as an expert in whatever your field of choice is. And in both of those occasions, the Real to Life podcast and on the Prime Real Estate Network, you have a platform and an opportunity to where you can be showcased as an expert. So as it relates to the Real to Life podcast, it's just a matter of going to a link. I know you guys have been getting phone calls from our office as far as wanting to get you on the calendar and get you plugged in. So it's really easy. So if you're ready to go, you can put it in the chat. I make sure we get the link emailed out to you or text to you, or I can have Ellen or Isaac call you tomorrow and actually manually put your information into the spreadsheet. It's just that easy to get on the calendar for the Real to Life podcast. And then as it relates to the Prime Real Estate Network, if you're interested, all you have to do is look for Ricardo Davis on Instagram, DM him, or Larry Brooks, DM him. And that's how you can become a guest on that platform as well. And again, both of these, like I said, if you want to look at the previous episodes of the Real to Life podcast, go to the Facebook business page. You want to look at the previous episodes of the Prime Real Estate Network. They're on YouTube. Over 2 years that Rick and Larry have been doing this. They got multiple episodes. They're very active. And again, both of these podcasts, once you're done, you get a very clean digital product that you can use and leverage to your database through your sphere of influence to help you grow your business and solidify you and position you as an expert in the eyes of your sphere of influence. I see that Jess just put the link in there. So for the Real to Life podcast, go to that link and fill out the guest questionnaire, real simple, and then we'll get you on the calendar. So take advantage of all this digital media that we have in place and jump on in. All right, we have our virtual desk time and our digital lead generation opportunities for you to pick up leads, right? We're really encouraging it through our mentoring program. Again, through our orientation, we make sure that before you leave, you're set up. You got the app on your phone. You're set up within Trello. You can make that connection. But if you're already connected, then take advantage of it, right? The virtual desk time is, in essence, we're routing the office phones to you. So as leads are coming in, as calls are being made, you all have an opportunity to engage those leads. So take advantage of it. And it's just a matter of getting on the calendar. I think you just go to the link and you pick what day works for you. I think it's a 2-hour time block. And then for those 2 hours, the phones are going to be routed to you. It doesn't affect your flow at all. Like, you just keep doing what you've been doing. It's just when the phone rings, answer it. Like, it's just that simple. Like, you go to other firms, you got to come into the office. You got to sit at a desk. You got to sit there and wait, right? Figure out something to do while you're waiting during your phone time. With us, you don't. Like, you got your cell phone with you. You just go do whatever you was doing. And then when the phone ring, answer the phone. So it's just that simple. It's so easy, man. It's so simple. And the same thing with the digital lead generation system. It's a great opportunity for you to practice, right? What you don't want to do is try to, when you get a grade A lead, at that point, be trying to figure out how to convert. You don't want to do it at that time. So utilizing these leads that we're putting in on this program, on this platform, calling those people, trying to convert, work on your skill, work on your craft. And then it also puts you in an opportunity where you may possibly be able to pick up a couple of leads. Take advantage of this stuff. At least one to two times per week, you should have the phone, be participating in the virtual desk time, and 1 to 2 times per week, you should be participating. You should be on the digital lead generation system and banging out phone calls on that system. All right. I see that Larry put in a link for the Prime Real Estate Network. So again, it's an opportunity for you to go there, get connected. We make it really, really easy. I encourage you. I can't say it enough. Take advantage of all these resources that you have access to because they will help you grow your business, period. They will help you get to the point to where your business will begin to get developed and you're going to start seeing massive changes and growth in your business. All right, Side Hustle Fridays. So we got Side Hustle Fridays going on this Friday. That's another great opportunity. And this right here is in addition to the money you make in real estate. Most realtors, they do stuff on the side. We got some realtors that, they do jingles, they take pictures, some that do photography. We even have some that do painting. We got some that do herbal care. We have some that sell merchandise, they sell clothes, they sell t-shirts. So because of that, we wanted to, all right, let's leverage it. Let's capitalize on that as a real estate firm. So now let's create this marketplace. Let's create this network to where we're doing business with one another because we have these multiple businesses, side businesses or side gigs that we're doing. I mean, we got people that are trading stocks. We got people selling electricity. We got people doing Mary Kay. I mean, we got it all. Web design. So that's what Side Hustle Fridays is all about. We're doing one this week. This week, we're closing out the month on the 30th. Side Hustle Fridays is in person. So this isn't a simulcast because you're going to have music, you have food. It's kind of like a marketplace. You guys buying or selling, doing business with one another. But we wanted to eventually be a directory, right? So that's another reason why we need you to come. We're capturing everybody's information so we can create a nice digital directory to where you can always have it and you can go there and see, hey, if I have this need for this, hey, look, I can reach out to this person. If I have this need for this, I can reach out to this person. So by you letting us all know and making us aware of everything that you do, everything that you're selling, hey, it's going to help you not only enhancing your real estate business, but in these other complementary income streams that you have as well. So that's another thing that, again, jump into the ecosystem, get connected, and take advantage of it. All right, we have our merch, our store, our store, our online store. So this right here is where, again, we're going to be offering that merchandise. And like I said, you'll be able to pick a bag and we'll be reaching out to you because we know who we haven't gotten any merchandise to. So you'll either get to pick a bag or a t-shirt. But guess what? Just by you being...
How y'all doing, ladies?
Hi, how you?
Hold on. Somebody unmuted themselves. Let me mute them. Let me find them. All right, here we go. I mute them. Boom, there we go. All right. So just So, but just by being in the ecosystem, you get a rebate. You get a rebate, right? From based off of what everybody else is paying, you get a discount. So if you're a commission split agent, you get a 25% discount off of everything that's on this site. Anything that you want, you get a 25% discount. If you're a transaction fee agent, you get a 15% discount. And if you're an affiliate member, you get a 5% discount, right? So you can go on this site right now and buy you something. Well, no. Go on the site because for you to get the credit, you got to let us buy it. But you go on this site, you find something that you want. All you got to do is shoot us an email and say, hey, look, I want to buy this. And then we'll take your money, we'll buy it because we're the ones that's going to be able to offer you the credit. If you buy it from the website, then you're going to pay what everybody else is paying. And ain't no need for you to pay what everybody else is paying because you're in the ecosystem. That's all I'm saying. So visit the website. There's some very nice stuff on there, nice bags, nice shirts, nice cups. Again, rep your brokerage firm. That's what you need to do because there's a sense of pride that comes with that. All right, let's see what else we got. All right. And then finally, look, you may be looking at this because we are, we're recording it. We're going to put this on our YouTube channel. So somebody may send it to you. So there may be an opportunity for somebody to see this town hall meeting and you may be with another broker and you don't get this kind of nurturing. You don't get these kind of resources. You don't get this kind of care. Or you may be thinking about getting into real estate or you're in the process of getting your real estate license and you've interviewed with a couple of brokerage firms, but you haven't found a good fit, but you like what you see in this video. All you got to do is go to that link right there and schedule an in-person or an online company introduction. And we'll go into even more detail, identify for you the things that are probably specific to what you need to help you grow and become successful in this business. We're here for us, it's all about growth. It's all about getting to the next level. It's all about development. It's all about being successful. It's all about making money, right? For us, and getting you to the point to where you're doing transactions. So every day we are constantly working on ways and better ways to offer that support, offer those layers to give you what you need to where you can do more transactions and have the quality of life that you've envisioned that made you want to join this career. There was something that attracted you, that inspired you to get into this business. And take my word for it, this is a great business to be in. You can make a lot of money. You have a lot of flexibility. You have a lot of control over your schedule. You meet a lot of people. It's a very enjoyable business. But it's just a lot of people aren't experiencing it the way that it needs to be experienced because the proper guidance is not there. Well, that's what we do here at Brooks and Davis. We guide you properly to ensure that you can hit that nirvana in this business. All right. So with that being said, that's all I have, man. I'm done talking for today. Now's an opportunity. If you all have questions, I'm on here. Larry's on here. You guys, can unmute yourself, ask any questions, make any comments. We want to be here to answer those questions. Answer those questions for you. So does anybody have any questions or any comments or any concerns? This is also another platform if you have any concerns that you can go ahead and put them on the table, put them on the floor, and we can deal with it. We can handle it. So what you guys have? Anybody? Any questions? Any comments that you all want us to handle?
Hey, Mike, this is Monica. I have one question.
Hey, Monica.
I didn't hear exactly. How does the ecosystem work for the affiliate program?
Absolutely. Great question. So let me go back to and share my screen. Let me take you back a couple of slides. Let's see. Boom, there we go. So ecosystem. So our ecosystem is comprised of 3 elements: agent members. So those are licensed real estate salespeople; affiliate members, which are people that are enrolled in real estate classes or preparing to pass the real estate exam; and enthusiasts, which are, they're fans. So they're not signed up as an affiliate. They're not signed up as an agent, but they rock with Brooks and Davis. They like what we're doing. They may have been former agents, but they transitioned somewhere else, or they're just not quite ready to make that commitment for whatever reason, but they like us. So that's what our ecosystem consists of. So for you, Monica, as an affiliate member, you get all of the benefits as an affiliate. So like the study hall, you're able to come to our trainings, because the only way that a non-licensed person can attend the trainings that we have is by them being a part of the affiliate program. You get the discount on the website. So, that's how it relates to you specifically, Monica, as an affiliate member of Brooks and Davis. Did that answer your question?
It did. Thank you. I missed that part.
Absolutely. All right, who else? Who else has any questions for myself or Mr. Brooks or anything? Who has some questions for us? Look, now is the time when you got the bosses and the founders here to let us know what we're doing right or let us know what we're doing wrong. No? All right, Larry, I guess we out here killing it, bro.
Hey, man, look, I have no complaints about that at all, man. Usually with closed mouth, that means things are going amazing. And you know what? Listen, I think really what it was, Mike, is you covered everything in such a great detail. And you hit on everything on point. I think you just did an amazing job at answering all of the questions, concerns, and just the ability to see the vision and the growth that's going to take place, right?
Absolutely, man. So look, man, me and Larry been at this thing for a minute. We celebrated 13 years this year with Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm. So, and guess what? The best is yet to come, man. The best is, so far in the future, man. And it's like, this is the ride that you want to be on. So, if that's the case, man, this is who we are, right? We're easy to get at. We're going to be doing this every quarter. We're doing a town hall meeting every quarter. I'm going to be, updating the new people on stuff that they didn't know about. And I'm going to be updating the old people on the new stuff that we got coming. Like, we're always going to be having something new coming down the pipeline every time we do one of these town hall meetings. So with that being said, man, Larry, you have any last remarks or comments before we sign off?
I don't. As the town hall was taking place, I also had it going streaming live on Clubhouse. And those the top 3 producers that we had up there, they're excited about replacing each other. And the one that's at number 1 says she gonna stay there. So I'm excited. So those of you that are in here that's watching this, those spots are replaceable. So you can most definitely take part. Let's go.
Absolutely, man. Knock them off the top of the mountain, people. Let's go. Knock them down. Good stuff, man. All right, well, that's all I have today, family, man. Let's keep rocking and rolling. Tomorrow, we're going to be doing a social media training. I know Larry and I are going to be managing that together. So again, come in. The social media piece is very important to you building your brand, building your business. Larry is, all you got to really do is look at him and look at his presence on social media. So you're definitely going to be learning from the king as it relates to social media on tomorrow. And every now and again, I'll throw in a nugget or so, but that's the expert right there. So I definitely encourage you to take advantage of that. Also take advantage of the Side Hustle Fridays, man. Come on Friday. Make us aware if you're doing something, whether it's a hobby, whether it's something that, whatever you're doing, come make us aware of it so we can support and enhance that stream of income for you. And again, subscribe to the YouTube channel, like the Facebook page. That's the best way to stay connected. Don't turn your notifications off on GroupMe, right? Because we want to make sure that you're abreast of everything that we got going. All right, with that being said, man, I appreciate you all coming in with this quarter's town hall meeting, and we will be seeing you soon. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. All right, guys. Talk to you. Send the address for Friday. It's at our coaching and training center, Tammy. I'll type it in here real quick. But it's where the corporate office, coaching and training center, it's all the same place. But I'll type this in here for you, Tammy. Everybody else, we'll talk to you guys soon, man. Y'all have a great day.